I grew up Orthodox. I was married Orthodox, 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 Orthodox. And now I'm queer. I am fascinated.
Let me prompt you with something, unless you just want to spell.
I guess I think I could still.
Awesome, Grace. So what are you doing today? Just walking through the park? Is
Just
this a
walking through
normal
the park.
stroll for you?
No, I'm actually with my girlfriend.
Awesome.
And
You guys live around here?
I live on the Upper West Side, and she lives in Englewood.
Why
Where-
Tompkins Square Park?
We had brunch a few blocks away, and she got a great haircut in a barber shop on Houston.
She didn't want to show it off on the camera?
No,
Ah,
more private.
that's okay.
So, Grace, you saw the sign. It said, "Are you interesting? Take a seat."
I am fascinating.
Let's go. Let's
Hear
go.
it.
Okay,
Let me prompt you with something, unless you just want to spell.
I guess I think I could spell.
Go.
I'm 62 years old. I was born in 1960 into an...
I would have never guessed it.
Oh, I like that. I like you. I like compliments. I'll take it. But I was born into an Orthodox Jewish family.
Okay.
Parents Holocaust survivors, and was married to a man till like 2006 or 7 when I left that culture and came out.
Wow.
So I was 45, 46.
You grew up Orthodox.
I grew up Orthodox. I was married Orthodox, 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 Orthodox. And now I'm queer.
How was it leaving that cult? I mean, that's a very hard.
Biggest shit show you can imagine, and 100 times worse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were there people? Did people come around?
No, no one talks to me.
Oh, man.
But to me, to be honest, I didn't do it well, but it's not like I had a manual. I didn't know what was happening, what to do,
Yeah.
how to. I didn't expect to lose everyone in my life, and I did, but it felt like a matter of life and death.
Yeah. Yeah. So did you feel that changed your, I guess, perception of your Jewish identity? I mean, do you
I
feel?
wear a Jewish star. I'm a Jew, and you kind of
Yeah.
live and die that way.
Yeah.
But I am so much more spiritual and connected to the universe. It turns out I don't need a rabbi, a book, a way of dressing, a way of eating. I don't need any of that shit to connect. I'm good.
Yeah.
So maybe some people need it and bless them,
Yeah.
but this is a better connection for me. And the God I believe in doesn't give a shit about anything but my integrity and who I am today. So we're good.
Yeah.
Wow. Love it. Nice. So it's been eventful. You said all this happened 10 years ago?
Around, it's like 14, 15 years. And it was really bad for a while because I hadn't worked in 28 years, and I was a wife and a mother and a part of a community, and that was my role. And then I kind of got tossed, not nicely or gracefully. And it was really, bad. And now it's really good. And people told me I would die in a year. And I'm so alive.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy. And I am living an authentic life. And it turns out it was a great life, cushy, big house, Mercedes. Turns out I'm good like this.
Yeah. Who were people, because in a situation like that where you feel like you've lost everybody and you're in like such a dark place, did you just kind of push yourself through it, or were there people who helped you through it, or?
It was a lot of self-pushing, and I met a woman. Turned out to be the biggest mistake of my life. If that's not even enough words to describe the crazy. And people have said, were there red flags? The red flags were so big, it was like at the beginning of the parades when they have those really big flags, but I didn't know from red flags. Got married at 20, and it was really bad. And then I left that, which was really hard for me. And now it's good. So kind of had to learn things on the seat of my pants and
How long
figure
did
shit
it
out.
take you to get settled in your new life? Say,
I would say until like 4 or 5 years ago, it was
full decade.
I didn't know if I would make it. I was so unprepared for life out of the culture I was born into. I really didn't know if I would make it. And kind of like my fuck you of, oh no, I'm not dying, kind of kept me going. Like, no, you're not going to write the end of my story.
Yeah.
I will.
Yes, and you look very alive. and
I
happy.
am, and I have to tell you, at 62, if you saw a picture of me 20 years ago, I look older. Like, it turns out authenticity,
Yeah.
that's the secret
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah.
Keeps you young.
So is there any advice that you'd give to people in a similar situation? Having been through it, maybe made mistakes in it or whatever? You
I've
said you
made a
didn't know.
million mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. And my only advice to anybody is do not let anyone tell you who you are. Do not let anyone define you. And you come into this world a baby, so they start defining you from the second you're born. Break out of that box. You get to define yourself. And you can do it at any age. And you could do it a million times over until you get it right.
Yeah. Awesome.
Drop the mic on that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's me, and that's why I stopped.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Grace.
Because I think it's important for people, especially women, to know you can leave, you can fuck up, you can fall, you can get up until you get it right. Why not?
Yeah.
So that's it.
Amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was wise. I mean, those are some of the.
That's
That's
why
great
I
advice.
did it.
you've
Yeah,
gotten
because
on the
from my
couch.
perspective at 62, I know shit that younger people don't know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's scary out there. And I wish I knew what I know then, because it would have been easier.
Yeah.
That's it.
Amazing. Thank you. Thanks so much for joining.
So nice.
Thanks, Grace.
For hearing you.
Great chat.
Go back to my girlfriend.